from the forward. That's forward. Yeah. Okay. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Nina Sthåll, and I work as a retail manager at NK Stockholm. It's departmental stores. It's the, part of R&B, retail and brands. So I will introduce R&B, retail and brands, departmental stores, and the workplace NK Stockholm, where I work, and to introduce us why we chose a retail store to work with as a counter, and how we use it daily in our work. R&B, Retail and Brands, is one of the leading fashion companies in Sweden. As you can see, we have different concept stores in our R&B. You have JC, Jeans Company, you have Brothers, you have Sisters, you have Polarn och Pyret, and the last final is department stores, where I work. We own, operates, develops fashion clothing, accessories, jewelry, and cosmetic stores. We operate in 10 different countries, through 400 stores, which 45% are franchising. And our main focus is providing excellent service and an extraordinary shopping experience. So our vision is the ultimate shopping trip. And where my working place is NK, departments and stores. And we are the leading actor at NK. We have 30 stores, departments in NK Stockholm, and we have 16 in NK Gothenburg. And NK, if you have been to Stockholm, is known as an old store, department store. We was founded in January 14, 1902, and hence also the NK brand name and its history. With NK Stockholm, you have 120 store, restaurants and cafe. NK offers the customers a wide range of products and services in the upper quality and price segment. NK is famous for the wide range of international brands, and the customers finds everything from classic wear to the leading trends. NK has a unique position on the market with a strong brand name, and NK has 1 million visitors during the year. So for us, it's very important to see how many becomes its visitors, how many becomes paying customers. And we also have the NK loyalty program that is 125,000 customers, who stands for totally 50% of the turnover. And the reason for choosing retail store for us, we needed to take the next level for us to analyze and to make the decision that we do the right things every day. And for us, it was, we looked at the retail store, and we could see that they could really provide us accurate data. It's easy to use, it's easy to maintain, enables profitability analysis, and it integrates with our back office and POS system. But the most important thing is how do we use it, and what was our challenge, and how do we use the product? We see that our challenges in the store management was to optimize workforce planning. Are we correctly staffed? Achieve efficiency in goods flow. Improve sales per man hour without increasing the number of employees, the costs. Are we the right staff in the right hour during the right day? And then we see workforce factors is customer count and number of sold items per customer. And the key performance indicators: conversion rate, sales per man hour, and the mystery shop. And the previous challenges, we could see that we had insufficient data for customer analysis. Incomplete data to rate campaigns. We had a lot of campaigns, but we didn't see if it get any effect on what we do. Did it achieve any more customers to our shops? Staffing to optimize best service performance. Are we the right amount of staff during day when we have the most customers? And is our product placement driving sales? This restores count benefits, removes previous challenges that we can see after using it. Delegation of responsibility to analyze sales performance, enables easy benchmark between departments and historic data, immediate feedback on conversion rate for visual merchandising entrances and mannequins. So here you can measure where everything we do that is really getting any effects, both on the staff and on how we merchandise our stores. And how do we use it daily? Yeah, we look at the statistic. We have the conversion rate. And here you have an example, is our lingerie department in NK Stockholm. It's the only woman lingerie department in NK Stockholm. That's why you can see the conversion rate is quite high. You can see on the right side, you have the percent conversion rate, and then you have on the left side, amount of customers. And down below you see the gray is the amount of visitors, the yellow is the paying customers, and the black is conversion rate. So here you can see through a week that we have a low on Tuesday, and then we have a peak on Thursday. Then it's very important for us to see is, was it like that? Why do we have a peak? Who's the staff that day? What do we do? What is our focus? Do we change something in the store? What happens? And then suddenly on Thursdays, we have a peak. It's almost up at 30%. And that's also what's the staff. And what do we do that day? So it's very important to we look at this, and the challenge is to make it more equal so that we can see that we can increase the lowest point even more. So we look at it every day to see what we did yesterday. And because it's a lingerie department, you see it's quite high conversion rate. Instead, if you look at our next picture, you have a woman fashion department store in NK Stockholm. And then you see instead of it's a much more lower conversion rate. Here you see a lot of more visitors entering the shop, but it's a very low conversion rate. And here is more important for us to see, and you see on the Sundays what happens there. Yeah, it's getting down. So it's very important for us to see the Sundays. Why is it like that? We can see totally right now that we have the Sundays peaking down. So we're really looking at the staff right now to see which staff we have on Sundays. So very important because of the staff. So here we have another challenge. Here is we want to increase totally the conversion rate. What happens if we go from 5% to maybe 6%? What's in the selling for us? So here we are going to challenge the whole team during each day to get a higher conversion rate. And on the last one, we have a different chart. Here you have the men's fashion department. And here we look at it or from a staff point of view. Here you can see the hours, staff hours during each day. And the black one is the visitors entering the shop. So here you can see that we're using about 50 hours each day, but we don't have a lot of customers entering in the beginning of the week. Then suddenly, Fridays, Saturdays, we have a lot of visitors, but we are still on the same level of staff hours. And that's also an important thing. Maybe we want to change it. We can change it from the beginning of the week. We have lower staff, and then we go to increasing the staff hours during our Saturdays. Maybe that will increase in the selling also. So for us, it's very useful every day. It's more before a lot of our staff are more feeling. Now you can see it and measure it each day to see what are we doing. Are we doing the right things in the right moments? Do we have the focus? And do we do the right staff planning each day? So that's why we have chosen a retail store as our companionship encounter. That's what I had. So I instead want to introduce Anna-Lena, I think. Thomas. Then it's time for Thomas. Thank you. This is my intro.